These are the Albatross Nippers. Happy, accepted and involved.
Are we going in the water?
But it hasn't always been this way. For these kids, the beach can be difficult.
Some families that had a child or a sibling with special needs, they were tending to drift away from surf lifesaving and even, and it sounds sad, but drift away from the local community.
Nick Marshall grew up on the beach, a nipper, competitor, volunteer and coach. Determined to make the surf club a safe and accessible place, Nick created the Albatross Nippers, an inclusive program for kids and young adults with special needs.
I thought it was just going to be a small little thing, and then it just caught everyone's attention and it became enormous.
Marcus Hay is an enthusiastic albatross. Until Nick's program came along, he found it hard to keep up with his sister Liana at Nippers.
When Liana was little and started at Green Caps, I guess it was fine because he was able to participate in some of the activities. But as they grow older, the gap gets bigger.
All right, Lordy, let's go.
The Albatross program is unique in that it's run alongside regular Nippers and not on a different day or time.
It means that siblings can be a part of the standard Nipper program while the other sibling is a part of the Albatross program, and then parents and everyone are coming together on your Nipper morning and reconnecting with everybody in the community.
You want to go again?
Yeah.
Go again. Go again. All right.
Over the past few years, the Albatross program has taken off and now regularly attracts 100 families, some travelling more than 3 hours to Nobby's Beach on the Gold Coast. The Nippers take part in a range of activities from board paddling and flags...
All right, ready, let's go!
...to the notorious crumb sausage.
We basically get as wet as we can in the water, and then we run up to the dry sand and roll around just so that we feel more comfortable at the beach and in the sand.
Get 'em, Sandy. Get 'em, Sandy.
All with the help of dozens of volunteers who are mainly local teens.
Can I go to the supermarket? Can I help you first? Hurry, let's go!
We're quick to have a go at, the young generation spend too much time in front of the TV or video games. But if you came and looked at this program, it's that young generation that are connecting so well with these children and allowing them to explore, the beach and the ocean. And it's what makes me really, really proud.
Carter Mitchell rarely misses an Albatross session.
Carter is autistic. He did soccer for a while. That didn't go too well because none of the other boys understood that he wasn't going to participate like everybody else, but now he's found Nippers.
Carter's probably the quickest, so if you can beat him, you're going well.
At Nippers, actually kind of pretty cool, and I actually like the waves, and I usually actually get some surfing, a couple times, and at Nippers, we actually do some surfing at the end.
Becoming an Albatross Nipper has had a huge impact on Carter's life.
Ready, go, away we go, Carter.
In the last 3 years, we have seen him come leaps and bounds with just the social aspect of it. We could not be happier with how far he's come.
It's a similar story for Marcus.
We're almost at a point where we could drop him off and he'd go in there and get ready and, and he'd be more than capable of doing that.
It's given him a sense of acceptance that he's out here doing what everyone else is doing and there's no judging, so he's feeling comfortable and he can sense that.
They're all included, other kids can do Nippers, so they can have a go and do what we love to do too.
As the Albatross program became more and more popular, Nick set his sights on his next goal.
I desperately wanted all the children to do exactly what all the other Nippers in the surf club were doing. And everyone at this time of year starts to get ready for state titles. So what I was finding for the last couple of years is our Albatross would finish and that would be it. We wouldn't get a chance to compete.
So after months of practice, the Albatross Nippers became the first ever team with special needs to compete at the Queensland state titles.
When these Albatross kids walked into the arena, it was really, it was just awesome. And I just sort of stood back and just watched other people. You saw just grown people walking away at the end of it, and they just had a tear walking around, Yeah, but the kids didn't know they'd done that.
Nick hopes it's only the start for the Albatross program.
I think if more clubs understand that we can put a program like this together and we can grow and evolve with it, then in another decade, inclusion will be in every club.
The sky's the limit with this. We might be at the beach, but there's a lot more to it than that.
So good. Kids having fun, it's the absolute best. I love it so much. I will say, though, I have taken my children to the beach, and I don't know why that footage didn't show any of the kids crying because I haven't bought them an ice cream or because the walk back to the car is too far. Like, where were those scenes?
How gorgeous is that, though? It really touches your heart to see such a beautiful program and with so many of the other young people getting involved as well.
And for kids who felt like they didn't belong there or they didn't fit in, to now feel like they have a place there and that they can, you know, relate to other kids and hang out and have a social... You know, like, the beach is for everybody, and to think that those kids thought that they weren't, you know, welcome there, or... Yeah, it's just amazing.
It's a cracking program, and here's the great news. Inclusive Nipper programs have now been rolled out at a number of other surf lifesaving clubs in Queensland and South Australia, and more to come next year, including across the ditch in New Zealand. And if you want to learn more about the Albatross program, jump on our website.